What did I eat today? Hi everyone, this is Loza from the Baking Mad Gym Addict. Today I'll be sharing everything that I ate in a day. So if you're interested to know what I eat in a typical day, then keep watching. Today I will be sharing my food diary with you. You might be surprised at how much I eat. I usually eat about 6 meals a day. Here is a typical day's example. Meal number 1, creamy apple egg white oatmeal with yerba mate. I usually exercise around 6:30 in the morning before going into the office for work. I always exercise on an empty stomach, and so the first meal I eat is usually post-exercise. Today I'm making some oatmeal with a hot cup of yerba mate. To make the oatmeal, I measure half a cup or 45 grams of oats and add a third cup or 110 millilitres of milk before putting the dish in the microwave for about 90 seconds. While the oats are getting nuked in the microwave, I dice up half an apple. If you don't like using microwaves, you can still make this recipe on the stove, but it will take a bit longer. After 90 seconds, the oats come out of the microwave. I crack in 1 egg white and mix it into the oats. Mixing egg whites into your oats will give it extra volume and a bit of a fluffier and creamier texture. The protein in the egg always makes me feel fuller for longer. After the oats have been nuked for a further minute, I sprinkle half a scoop of Isoway Madagascan Vanilla Isoway protein powder and about a teaspoon of PB2. PB2 is a powdered peanut butter which I like adding to oatmeal, smoothies and homemade ice creams. I buy PB2 from an American website called YERBA.com. I will tell you more about this website and give you a discount code later. Before digging into my breakfast, I add my diced apple and some more milk to the oatmeal. I'm not a coffee drinker, but on some mornings when I feel like I need an energy boost, I make myself some yerba mate. I'm using the T2 brand, which is quite popular here in Australia, but you can also buy yerba mate from YERBA.com, but more about that website later. Yerba mate is a South American beverage that is made from the leaves of the mate tree. It has a strong earthy taste, and it's said that drinking yerba mate can increase metabolism and energy and decrease cravings. It's also a good source of antioxidants. I brew the leaves in hot water for about 5 minutes before drinking. Meal number 2, hummus and veggies. I usually have another meal around 11:30 AM at work on my desk. Today I am eating hummus and veggies. To make the hummus, I blend together chickpeas, cumin, garlic paste, olive oil, which you can substitute with Greek yogurt if you like, fresh lemon juice, some water and tahini paste. If you'd like to try out this recipe, don't panic, the full recipe is posted below as always in the comments section. I put a small portion of hummus in a mason jar and prep some raw veggies to go with it. I've got some nice crunchy carrot sticks, some sweet tasting red peppers, also known as capsicums in Australia, and some yummy asparagus spears. The main ingredient in hummus is chickpeas, which is also known as garbanzo beans. They contain complex carbs and have a low glycemic index, which means that it's digested by the body slowly, giving you all the energy you need and keeping your blood sugar level balanced. They are a good source of vegetable protein and contain a good amount of fibre. Hummus and veggies in a mason jar make an awesome portable snack. This recipe makes about 3 cups, so you'll have more than enough for the next few days. I love to sprinkle cayenne pepper and freshly chopped parsley on top too. Ta-da! Meal number 2 is done. Meal number 3. Chicken, sweet potato and peas. Moving swiftly on to meal number 3, it's now lunchtime and I usually eat one of my pre-prepared food prep boxes. Today's box has 125 grams of chicken, 115 grams of sweet potato and 35 grams of peas. You'll probably know by now from looking at my YouTube channel that I make a bunch of these ready meals for my husband and I at the weekend so that we can eat these for lunch. If I'm at work, I usually pop my meal onto a plate and heat it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. However, my favourite way of heating up the meal prep boxes is to spray a non-stick pan with coconut oil before popping it onto a medium heat. It takes under 10 minutes of tossing the ingredients about in the pan for it to reheat. You might have noticed that I was being very conscientious here because I'm actually measuring out the weight of my food. This is a good idea if you like counting calories and keeping track of your macronutrients on MyFitnessPal. I like using MyFitnessPal on my phone because it's a good way to keep yourself accountable in terms of what you eat. Meal number 4. The Quest bar. So now it's around 4:30 PM and I'm starting to feel a bit peckish again. Today I'm just going to grab a quick protein bar to eat. I usually try not to eat too many processed foods, but if I haven't got any homemade protein bars or boiled eggs or any other snacks in the fridge, then Quest bars are the next best thing. Quest bars can be quite difficult to buy here in Australia, but I usually order boxes of them online from a website called YERBA.com. You get 12 Quest bars in a box. This website is also where I buy my PB2, which is the powdered peanut butter I used in my breakfast earlier. I can't recommend this website enough. It's a website based in California, but it provides a fast delivery service to Australia and to other parts of the world. I usually use this website to get other awesome items such as Mrs. Herb seasonings and my vitamin supplements. If you've not ordered from the iHerb website before, feel free to use my personal iHerb discount code in your shopping cart before you check out. My discount code is SBC515. That's S for Sierra, B for Brava, C for Charlie 515. Orders above $40 will receive a $10 discount. Orders below $40 will receive $5 off, so definitely check out www.iherb.com. I've posted the link and details below in the description box. My favourite Quest bar is the apple pie flavour, which is also gluten-free. It has 170 calories per bar with 20 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fat. A cheeky thing I like to do with my Quest bars is heating them gently in the microwave for 10 to 20 seconds so that it comes out tasting like sweet warm cookie dough. I usually keep a stash of these in my bread bin or in my drawer at work. Other flavours I've loved in the past are the strawberry cheesecake Quest bars and the chocolate chip cookie dough Quest bars. Meal number 5, salmon and veggies. It's now around 6:30 PM and I've just got home after a long day in the office. I usually want something quick and easy. Today I'm making a salmon dinner for myself and my husband. My friends at work recently bought me this awesome herb garden as a housewarming present, and so tonight I will be using some freshly cut rosemary from my little herb garden. I layer some slices of lemon with rosemary and my 2 salmon fillets on top of a foil-lined baking tray. I then add some lemon slices and sprigs of rosemary on top before adding some salt. After spraying the tray with some coconut oil, it then goes into the oven for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. After 10 minutes, I take out the fish and add some asparagus spears and some whole cherry tomatoes. The whole tray is then sprayed again with coconut oil and then put in the oven for a further 10 minutes. While the salmon and veggies are baking in the oven, I grab some frozen Brussels sprouts and boil them for 6 minutes. After draining the water away, I add 1 tablespoon of lemon zest, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and some salt and pepper before shaking the Brussels sprouts in the pot. I love eating salmon because it has omega-3 fatty acids. This is an essential fatty acid, which means that the body cannot make it and so it must be obtained from the diet. From what I've read, I understand that omega-3 fatty acids are good for my brain, my bones and my joints. They can also help to improve cholesterol by lowering triglycerides. A 100 gram serve of salmon contains around 230 calories and 25 grams of protein. Before serving, I add some yummy avocado and dig in. So simple, so delicious, so quick and super easy. Meal number 6. Protein fluff and pancakes. It's now 9 PM and I usually get hungry again. It's best not to eat too late, and so I'm probably setting a bad example, but tonight my husband and I were in the mood for a treat, and so I made us some protein fluff and some pancakes. The full recipe is typed out for you below in the description box if you need it. To make the pancakes, I blended together eggs, truvia, vanilla extract, coconut flour, milk and salt. I put them on a hot pan sprayed with coconut oil and flip them before setting them aside. Next, I make my protein fluff. I discovered protein fluff on a website called Protein Pow by Anna Sward. I made my protein fluff by blending together some Madagascan vanilla Isaway protein powder, some milk, a cup of frozen berries, and a pinch of xanthan gum to thicken up the protein fluff. After blending the ingredients, I mix them together with an electric whisk for about 8 minutes until the mixture volumizes and turns into a light, fluffy, airy, marshmallowy textured pudding. Protein fluff is delicious on its own, but if you're feeling a bit decadent and have been putting in a good effort into your exercise workouts, you can serve them with pancakes like I'm doing here. And that, my friends, concludes my food diary for one day. If you like these types of videos, please let me know by liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing to my YouTube channel. As always, you can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye! Baking mad. Baking mad gem addict.